All right, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, Judge.
We just joined YouTube, and hopefully I won't hear an echo like I normally do. Court will resume, or will begin with the July 30th, 2020 docket, and I have Miss Moniz with Mark Anthony Cervantes.
That's correct, Your Honor. Victoria is
Mark.
here on behalf of Mr. Cervantes. He is currently incarcerated.
Okay. All right, good afternoon, Mr. Cervantes. We're here on cause number CR 20-05-648D, Mark Anthony Cervantes. And is it going to be a plea?
That's correct.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. And once again, CR 20-05648D, Mark Anthony Cervantes, Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand that?
Judge,
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
have that it's a Class A misdemeanor, possession of controlled substance, penalty group 2A.
Okay. I have a B, but I'll change it to an A.
Oh,
It's a Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand that?
Your Honor.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're also entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation when you give your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state's evidence.
State offers plea documents and offense reports, State Exhibit 1, notification, certification, defendant's right of appeal is State Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure is State Exhibit 3, waiver of risk and needs assessment is State Exhibit 4. State also requests defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, as well as that all documents and evidence have been e-filed are sufficient to support a plea of guilty.
No objection to state's exhibit, so agreed and stipulated as to venue and jurisdiction, and so agreed and stipulated that the documents that have been e-filed in this case are sufficient for the finding of guilt.
And without objection, so admitted, it'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. In a recommendation state,
$500 fine, court costs, 6 months deferred adjudication, drug education course.
all right, it'll be 6 months deferred.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will waive the fine and court costs, and it'll be the judgment of the court that the finding of guilty and all further proceedings are hereby deferred in CR 20-05648D in the case of State versus Mark Anthony Cervantes. So once again, no fine, no court costs. Yes, ma'am. Anything else?
That's it, Judge.
All right, you may be excused. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. God bless.
Yes, sir. God bless. Stay safe. All right. You may be excused, Ms. Moniz. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good day. Be
You
safe.
too. All right, good afternoon, Ms. Galvan. Can you hear me?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, now I hear you. Very good. Good afternoon.
Good
We have
afternoon.
Jose Reyes.
Yes.
It'll be a plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Judge, he's a Spanish speaker, Judge.
all right.
Bueno, Gabriel.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Buenas tardes. Levanta tu mano derecha.
Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
It's true.
And you can put your hand
Yes.
down. Thank you very much. Your case, CR 20-06005D, Jose Reyes, your charge here is a Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
El caso tuyo SR 2006005D, el estado de Texas contra José Reyes, es una clase A bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $4,000 y no más de un año en la cárcel. La pregunta del juez es, ¿usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Sí,
Yes.
pero yo no soy culpable de esto. Están en un tremendo error. Ellos, los guardias que dicen, ellos me
Nada más
golpearon.
contesta las preguntas del juez, señor, por favor.
Ok.
Yes, thank you, sir. Just answer the questions, please.
Nada más las preguntas del juez, por favor.
You're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. Did you waive those two rights?
Usted tiene el derecho de un jurado, que un jurado oiga su caso y tiene el derecho de apelar. ¿Es correcto que usted rechazó esos dos derechos? Esos son las firmas que usted puso en los documentos que su abogada le mandó. ¿Usted es correcto eso, sí o no?
¿De los papeles que firmé?
Sí.
Sí, sí.
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez lo han declarado que esté mentalmente incompetente?
No, para nada, señor.
No, never.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation when you give your plea?
Y usted comprende que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que usted se declare culpable. ¿Usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And you understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that you plead guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law?
Y usted comprende que si usted no es ciudadano de este país y se declara culpable, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que le niegue la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales. ¿Usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
And was that explained to you by your attorney?
¿Y eso se le explicó a usted por su abogada?
No.
I'm sorry? You said no?
¿Qué fue su respuesta?
No sé, no entendí la pregunta.
You're entitled to a jury.
Usted-
I'm sorry.
Usted
You understand?
comprende que si usted se declara culpable y usted no es ciudadano de este país y se declara culpable, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que le niegue la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales. La pregunta es, ¿usted comprende eso, sí o no?
Por eso quiero hablar con Mónica Galván sobre si puedo tener una fianza o algo así, porque pues no quiero que me den ahí esa es la probation lo menos que se pueda. Yo trabajo y tengo 7 hijos.
The reason why I want to speak with Monica Galvan to see if they'll give me a bond because I need to work. I have 7 kids. What's the recommendation?
Judge,
Yes.
if I may,
Yes.
Mr. Reyes suffers from severe bipolar disorder as well as some other issues. I don't know. I mean, he understands what he did. He explained fully, but he goes back and forth. We're trying to get him out on a probation. It's going to run concurrent with a probation he's already on, out of your court, so that he can get out today and go address all of those issues with his family.
Okay.
so-
How long is that probation?
I'm not sure how long the other one was, but this one is 11 months.
That's
Okay.
correct, Your Honor. The recommendation is deferred on this case.
Oh, it'll be deferred. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. Miss, for 11 months. 11 months deferred. There's not going to be no finding of guilty on this one.
En el caso de usted, señor Reyes, lo que el fiscal está recomendando es 11 meses de libertad condicional y la corte no va a encontrar de que usted es culpable.
It's going to run concurrent with the other
Y va a
probation.
correr junto con el otro caso de probation que usted tiene.
No.
¿Usted comprende eso? La corte no le va a ordenar costos de corte ni multa.
Did you understand that, sir?
¿Usted comprende eso?
Sí, claro.
Yes.
Okay. So you still plead guilty to this one?
So, ¿usted todavía se declara culpable al caso?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. State.
Your Honor, state offers
Voy a salir hoy mismo.
Sí.
Sí.
State offers plea documents, offense reports, State Exhibit 1, notification, certification, defendant's right to appeal, State Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure is State Exhibit 3, waiver of risk and needs assessment is State Exhibit 4. State House request defense counsel stipulates the venue and jurisdictions of the honorable court, as well as the fact that all evidence and documents that have been e-filed are sufficient to support the plea.
There are no objections. We agree and stipulate to both venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and then we receive the evidence in this case in compliance with 3914.
Okay. And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that the finding of guilty and all further proceedings are hereby deferred in CR 2006 005D in the case of State versus Jose Reyes. And so therefore, recommendation, State?
Recommendation, Your Honor, is court costs, 11 months deferred adjudication, anger management course.
All right, no fine, no court costs. It'll run
Judge,
concurrent. Yes, ma'am.
I was told that there would be no anger management, that he would just complete whatever he needed to complete with the other probation out of your court, because he just pled to it a couple of days ago and he got rearrested on this one.
Okay.
And
And he's been in jail 21 days?
He's been in jail a lot longer than that. What
Okay.
happened was he pled to a case. He was released. McAllen PD picked him up right away for a case they hadn't charged him on, and he was put right back in jail. So he's been in jail almost 2 months.
Okay. State?
Your Honor, I'll defer to the court if the court would require the anger management or not.
Okay,
He
I tell
was,
you
he
what,
was ordered anger management on that other probation case.
and that's why we're gonna leave it alone. So on this one, we're gonna waive it. We're gonna waive it because number one, it's on the other case. Number two, he's done a lot of days in this case. So as far as being in jail. So they'll run concurrent, but no fine, no court costs, and he'll only be charged one supervision fee. All right, thank you, Mr. Reyes. You may be excused. Muchas gracias.
Okay,
Thank you, Your
are you going to leave very soon?
Usted va a salir más tarde. Le dieron 11 meses de libertad condicional. Saliendo, por favor, repórtese con su oficial.
Okay, okay, thank you. God bless you.
¿Ok?
Bye.
Ándale.
All right, thank you, sir. All right,
Thank you,
you
Your
may be
Honor.
excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll stay adjourned till I think 4 o'clock for the next session.